Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Good to have everyone here today. It is good to have everyone here today. Uh, we're, 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 we're closing on fight day. It's big fight week again. I've had Breaking Bad on. I've had Johnny on. Guys, do become a Patreon. Do become a member. Get the lock of the week. We're going to do all that. We got a lot to get into today. Looking forward to today's show. Please like, share, and subscribe. Big show today, guys. Big show today. I'm looking forward to it. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Thank you again for helping me get to 3,000 subs. In a real way, I appreciate that. Shout out to everyone here who can show up today. I'm going to try to do 2 shows tomorrow, one early, one late. Don't know if we'll get to it. Let's get this money. That's god dang right, Velasquez. God dang right, F. Velasquez. Let's get this money. Guys, if you have any questions, comments, or super chats, please do that now. Guys, please consider becoming a member and or joining the Patreon. Links are in the description. It's pinned in the chat. $5 a month gets you the lock of the week. It gets you access to the Discord. It gets you all the VIP perks, the members only chat, the members only live streams. It gets you I'll break down a fight or a card, anything that you want in the members chat and the live stream, so we can do that as well. So do consider becoming a member. Just $5 a month. The help goes a long way. So support the channel, support the growth. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. And again, thank you for helping me get to 3,000 subs. After you guys do all that, after you guys do become a member and do become a Patreon, please head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. It's a nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. Carnivalbar.com. Carnival Bar is clean, self-stable nourishment crafted by hand for adventures, picnics, and everything in between. That's carnivalbar.com. Carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checking out to save 10%. All right, let's get into today's show. Big show today. Well done on 3,000 subs. Thank you, Humble Crumble. I do appreciate that. Shout out to you guys. You guys are the ones that did. I greatly appreciate y'all. I just try to bring y'all decent content every day, and y'all come through in a real way. With the subs, the likes, the super chats, I appreciate all of it. There is no show without y'all. I'm appreciative for everyone. Guys, you could be doing anything right now, anywhere, and you're choosing to listen to my show while you do it, and that means a lot to me. And if you guys like it and you subscribe to it and you smash the like button and you do all those things, it means a lot to me. It truly is appreciated. Thank y'all. Let's have a great month. We're off to a great month. It's only the 4th day of the month. Big month. Lots of fights. We close out the year strong. Much better than most December. So I'm into this in a real way. I'm working on the Shabazz Mashhord video right now. Hang on, real quick. Masoud and McGrail. I'm watching Masoud. I'm really not impressed. I'm fairly certain that I'm going in on Peter McGrail on this one in a real way. In a real way. If you guys can get the over on that, I would certainly take that. We're gonna pull up the Pro Boxing Odds. We're gonna come up with another parlay. We're gonna look at some things that I like. If you guys have any questions, comments, or super chats, put them in the comment section. I do want to get to all of them. Take this lightly by Haney. Bet 10,000 on Pitbull. Lamont may have hurt his hand. I'm hearing from an anonymous source. Haney bet 10K on Pitbull. That's interesting. People ain't trusting the Texas judges on Rhodes versus Pitbull. I understand. I get it. There's no Texas fighter, and there's no Texas fighter in this fight. Paulie mentioned on his channel. There's no Texas fighter though. There's no hometown fighter between Roach and. So I didn't understand why they put it in Texas in the first place. I'm like I've seen it firsthand. Obviously, I am Texas boxing. You dig? But there's no Texas fighter in this fight. Who are they saying it? Or are you just saying that Cruz is going to get the benefit of the doubt because he's a pressure fighter and Texas judges tend to like pressure fighters? There's no Texas fighter in here. When Paulie, who knows Texas judging firsthand, lost to Baby Bull's from Houston. The fight was in Houston. Of course he didn't get a fair shake. I'm not trying to, I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying it is. It's what it is. It's a self-evident truth, right? Paulie didn't get the decision against Texas fighter because Texas judges like Texas fighters. There's no Texas fighter in this fight. Hope it isn't true. I already bet on Roach. Look, if Roach had a bad hand, I don't think the fight would be happening. They would have postponed the fight. I'm not putting too much stock in that. What the only GK said is true. Haney bet 10,000 on Pitbull, and you can make of that as you wish. If you think Pitbull is going to win, I don't think that's an unreasonable bet. But I do think Roach is going to win. I saw this too. Devin doing that made me scared. Yeah, they're saying Pitbull are going to get favored because of his stuff. Maybe. That's fair. I haven't looked at the judges. I haven't looked at the judges. Let's see. Let's see if we can pull that up. We'll do that in a minute. Devin and Bill, the only ones who told us Rolly was going to beat Ryan, and they were right. Tank edged it out against Pitbull with a broken hand. Ken Roach. I don't think if Roach was going into the fight with a broken hand, the fight wouldn't be happening. So he doesn't have a broken hand. Like, they're not gonna allow you to fight if your hand is broken. So his hand's not broken. What's good, G? What's good, DJ? It's good to have you. I feel like you haven't been here in the last couple of shows. It's good to have you here, DJ. It's always good to have you here. I think this 10K is a decent bet, but Dev makes millions if he's only betting 10K. He's not too confident. Yeah, 10K is not it's not like he said 100K. He said 10K. It's a quality bet, but it's not huge. That's not a huge bet for a guy that's making millions. It's not big at all. I bet 8K on a parlay last week. I'm not making millions. All right. Let's look at pro boxing odds. Let's start with pro boxing odds first. Let's come up with something. Man, FanDuel's got everything. What the hell is this? Dusty Sparks? What is this? Oh, this is bare knuckle? I don't know nothing about this. I'm laying off the bare knuckle. Yeah, dig? God dang, FanDuel's got a lot of bets. What is this? Chancey Wills? What card? This is all bare knuckle? Yeah, it's all bare knuckle. I gotcha. This is obviously off. Justice Uni. Hayden Emerson. He got some weird stuff on it. They got everything on their cards. This is almost impossible to go through. There's so much garbage on this. Wiley and Fleming is a fight that I did my breakdown on. This is a fight that you may want to look at the underdog on. Fleming, if you're getting him around plus 200, about plus 2 to 1, 176 might not do it for me, but over here, you got plus 220. That is a bet that I would look at. I would also look at the fight to go to the decision as well. I think the bet to go decision is a very good bet. I would almost guarantee it goes decision. I would look into that. That's a very good bet. You guys, what is all of this? There's so much garbage. I can't even look at this. This is painful to look at. Uh, uh, uh. All right, let's just look at pro boxing odds. Does anyone have any? This is like, this is like litter on this. A bare knuckle boxing in the boxing section. Pro boxing odds do better than this. Do better than this. Yeah, Shock is a Texas fight. It may help him in the Fulton fight. Yes, that's true. 100%. I have Shock plus Frank Martin plus Laura. That probably hits. I like it. That probably. All money line. I like it. I saw Pitbull throwing the most punches from minus 140. I mean, that's a good bet. He's definitely going to throw more punches. I wouldn't say you're right, but Dev is Muslim, so he might not believe in gambling much. Okay, odds are out. I'm gonna pull up DraftKings. What they have on Pro Boxing odds is litter. I can't look at it. What up, Jeb? What up, Jeb? Getting minus 110 for the decision in Fleming fight. I don't love that. We're gonna get to that in a second. You got anything on the chick fight, Beatrice? You could probably take Beatrice. I'm gonna try to get to the tape on this. I've had a lot. I'm gonna try to get to the tape on this tomorrow. What do you think about Ja 1-4? Yeah, Fulton points. Yeah, no, I don't like Fulton. I like I like Forster and Ramos KO. I wouldn't bet this. I like Ramos second half of the fight. I like Jai 1-6, 1-4. I'm not sure. And I like Forster to win. Which one is risky? I would say the most risky is Fulton, who I think loses. Then I would say Ramos is the safest, and then Jai is in the middle. All right. Ben Mahoney minus 1100. I would take that. Jai Apataya by stoppage at minus 1,000. It's a parlay piece if you want. Sean McComb minus 475. I'm not familiar with who he's fighting. I'm not sure I'm going to bet that. Who the hell is Sean McComb fighting? Sean McComb's not a great fighter, but he's decent enough. This is an interesting one. It's interesting. I'm not familiar. So I'm gonna ask you guys. That's the poll question. Which fight breakdown should I do? Oh, Sean McComb or Beatrice? How do you spell her name? All right, guys, let me know. Vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. Let me know which fight breakdown I should do tomorrow. Which video should I do tomorrow? The Sean McComb or the Beatrice fight? Let me know. Do vote in the poll. Do vote in the poll. I'm not familiar with this guy Sean McComb was fighting at all. What did I say he was from? Monaco? Interesting. Does anyone know this guy? Does anyone know who Hugo Mikalev is? I've never heard of this guy. The name doesn't even sound familiar. What's the best single bet of this weekend? That's a tough one. Let me. Forster by decision at plus 155. Forster by decision at 155. I'm very, very confident Forster wins. You know, you guys were just telling me that you guys think I should beware of the judges in the Pitbull fight, and maybe I should be. I don't really. I do think they favor the aggressor. That's true, but they also favor the Texan. And then you guys are telling me in a fight that's going to be nip and tuck, that's going to be very, very close, that you guys are going to favor Stephen Fulton over O'Shaquie Foster. I'm just like, I'm not squaring that circle. Like, if Lamont Roach can't win a decision over Pitbull Cruz in Texas, why could Stephen Fulton win a decision over O'Shaquie Foster, who's a Texan, who is beloved in Texas? I got to drive to Vegas again. How do you feel about Laura versus Johnson plays that? Laura by stoppage, I think, is a good bet. Laura by stoppage, I think, is a good bet. Fulton been more active than Shock. Yeah, O'Shaquie. Yeah, let's take a look at that. Let's see if my memory. Let's take a look at that a little bit. So if we say like active, we'll say like the last 2 years. Let's take a look at that. Let's see, the last 24 months. Let's say. Figueroa in 2025. Carlos Castro in 2024. No, he hasn't. Once in 2024, 14-month layoff. So he's fought we'll say so in about 2.5 years, he's fought. Since 2023, he's fought twice. Once in 2024, once in 2025. O'Shaquie's been more active. Neither one of them is particularly active. So he's fought one more. He's fought so since July 2023. Fulton has fought twice since July 2023. Forster has fought 4 times. So Forster's been more active, twice with Conceição, once with Nova, once with Hernandez. But PBC is not really really that involved in boxing anymore. I don't really know what PBC does. They do maybe 5 or 6 shows a year. They don't really put much boxing out there. It's been painful with them. It's not been good. Top Rank, I don't know where they go from here. But Top Rank hasn't been putting out a lot of fights either. Now, since they lost their TV deal, they're still more active than PBC. PBC, I don't really even consider them a major promoter anymore. When was the last time PBC signed a prospect? They're not a promoter. Conceição twice, Nova and Hernandez. I would say he's fought the better competition as of late. Forster's been more active. Are we getting an over under on the Ramos fight? Let's take a look. Ooh, I like the under on that. I would take the under at 10.5 on Ramos. I would take the under 10.5 on Ramos. If I was going to bet that under 10.5, minus 135, I'm taking Ramos. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 100%. I drove way over there and MGM took the odds away. Unbelievable. Sons of bitches. Shot coming off like a year layoff. Has it been that long? I was at the Conceição fight. Has it been? Yeah, it's close to a year. That's true. That's true. Laura by knockout. I like Laura by knockout. Megan Campbell. Yeah, I like Laura by knockout. How long has Shock been off? Well, let's get an exact date. Let's find that. Uh, it's been a year and a month. Wow, I can't believe it's been that long. It's been a year and a month. It's been 13 months. November 2nd. Wow, that time flies, man. I'm getting old in my old age. Apparently, McComb's opponent is the first Monaco boxer ever. The fight is in Monaco, and the prince is going to be there, apparently. Monaco is for the rich people, isn't it? I've never been. Layoff. Yeah, he's a 13-month layoff. Fulton's defense is overrated. He gets hits 100%. Yo, real GK. Only GK. That's true in a real way, too. He better watch out for Force's best punch, which is a straight right hand. Yup. And also the same punch that dropped Fulton 2 times that hurt him. I agree. Everything in this fight that I'm seeing lines up to tell me that Fulton's going to win this fight. Fulton's better defensively. Fulton's got more power. Fulton's bigger. Fulton's better at long range. Fulton's got more arsenal, got more tools in his bag. He's got more in his arsenal. He's in Texas. It's going to go the distance. He's going to get the benefit. Like the only way that I can see Fulton winning is on volume. But Fulton's not a he throws more than Forster for sure, but he's not a big volume guy. So I don't see him carrying rounds just on volume. So you can get rid of that. The other his path to victory is by stoppage because I can't see him getting a close decision. So by stoppage, I don't see that at all. Like Fulton doesn't stop anybody. Fulton can't punch at all. He really can't punch at all. You go watch the tape. He really can't punch at all. And I don't even mean like it's quite poor. It's kind of like Paulie Malignaggi. He can't punch. No, I didn't do it. It's minus 4,000. I didn't see any need to do it. Main them chick fights can wait. I hear Macomb opponent is live. I may do it. I may do that fight if you guys vote on it. Shock plus 110 on my book. I would take that, Megan. I would take that for real, Megan. Shout out to you, Megan. That's my wife's name also. So shout out to you and all the Megans with an H. Kyle, you're gonna drive back tomorrow and do another bet. What book? Oh my word. Oh my word. Bovada. Jab Bovada. Yeah, I gotta get paid at Alex. Fulton technical fighter like Devin. He is. I think he's better than Devin, honestly. But I think that's a fair comp. Shaki fights more like Devin. Yeah, I agree. I think he's better than Devin. Facts. It ain't been a PBC prospect since like Michael Angeletti. Yeah, in a real way. Angeletti's my dude too. He's from Texas. Why is he not fighting on this card? Angeletti is a real one too. Gary, any final save? Let's do it now. Let's do it now. Let's do. I would take Lotta. I would take this fight to go the distance. Oh. Here's a parlay I like a lot. Here's a parlay I like a lot. Oh, that's. Wait, what? I like the over on Shabazz, Mashad, and Peter McGrail. I like the over. You can put Ramos in there too. Laura, the over on Shabazz, and the over on Forster. I like that a lot. I'm gonna make a note of that right now. Over Shabazz, over Fulton, Lotta, money line. I would get in on that. Minus 154. How's that for a safe parlay? Is that safe enough for y'all? Is that safe enough? I like that. Ramos stoppage 7-12 if he stop. I like that. I like Ramos by stoppage, but if you want to get into the particulars, I do like Ramos by stoppage in the second half. Let me see what that is on DraftKings. Let me see what that is on my book. I don't. Here it is. Plus 160. I would do that. I like that. I like that as a bet. Ramos plus 160. I do like that as a bet. I had no choice but to make a parlay. Vegas because MGM closed the book. I took Jai KO, Fulton, and Pitbull Roach distance. Okay. Jai KO, Fulton moneyline, and Pitbull Roach distance. I like this, Kyle. I like that a lot. That's a good one, Kyle. I'm down with that. LeBron James LeBron says my prediction last week was I don't know if he's saying shit or a hit. I gave you guys, and you guys can check the Discord. You can check the Patreon. I gave you guys 4 parlays last week, and all 4 of them hit. So just to be accurate, I will read them off to you, James LeBron. It's weird that a guy named after LeBron James would complain. Isn't that weird? I would never expect that. But I will read the parlays off to you that are all in my Discord under locks of the week. I'm gonna read them off to you, and you tell me which one was shit. So here we go. Vuong, Mean Machine. Vuong money line, Mean Machine money line, Sheehy money line. That hit. That did hit. Right? You got to push because of Vuong, but that rest of that parlay hit. So that's 1 for 1. The second lock, Vuong money, Whitaker stoppage, over 8.5 on Ruiz and Quibicki. Sheehy money line, Aristande Alvarez money line. That hit. The other lock is Vuong money line, Sheehy money line, Whitaker by stoppage. That hit. The final lock was Alvarez money line, over 8.5 Quibicki Ruiz, Sheehy money line, Poldo money line. That hit. So that's all 4 locks. That's all 4 locks, and all 4 of them hit. Watch your mouth. Have you heard from TJ on the? I haven't. I'm gonna try one more time to get him on tomorrow. He's been busy. I'm gonna try to get him on tomorrow. You mean I like Forster. Yeah, I'm pretty sure TJ's rocking with O'Shaquie. Yeah, he did. Actually, you're right. Yeah, I did mess with him. He is taking Shaquie. He already can't punch, and then he didn't turn his punches over. Who are we talking about? Fulton? We're talking about Fulton? The way Fulton picks up volume and accuracy is getting hit. Facts. The only GK is on it. You really can't do that at 130. You've been able to get away from it against guys like Figueroa, forced to beats in a way at 130, 100% at 130. Yeah. The smart money is betting heavy on Hugo. I'm going to take a look at this. I may take a look at this if I get a chance. Anybody going to the MGM in Vegas, let me know. Forster can't beat Inoue, even if it was what at a certain point, everyone reaches their max. I do believe he has hit his. What's safer, Jai 1-4 or Ramos 7-12? Oh God, that's a good question, Kyle. Probably Ramos 7-12. Ramos 7-12. I need help, everybody. Guys, put a 1 in the chat. Let's help out our boy Kyle. Put a 1 in the chat for Jai 1-4. If it was 1-6, I'd feel differently. Put a 1 in the chat for Jai 1-4. Put a 2 in the chat for Ramos 7-12. Then after you guys do that, please vote in the poll. It took Ramos 7 rounds to get Joey Spencer out. Yeah, he's right about that. Ramos has been getting guys out later in the fight. That's a fact. He probably definitely meant a hit. The letters are right next to each other. Yeah, maybe, hopefully. I didn't know if they are a hit or he said shit. It's confusing. I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna take Fulton, Forster, distance, Jai 1-6, and one of those. There you go. There you go. I really think Ramos. Well, if you're gonna take Jai 1-6, why then just take Ramos? Why would you take Jai 1-6 and 1-4? I really think Ramos is getting a decision. I'm not about I'm simply betting Ramos on the money line at this point. You've convinced me of that. 1, I think. Jai. My current bet is Ramos plus Laura plus Roach. Money line, money line, money line. I nuked it. What do you think, Gary? Ramos money line, Laura money line, Roach. I like it. I like it. Oh, money line. I like it. Ramos could very well go the distance. Yeah. All right, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. I will be live again tomorrow. I'd say Jai then. I may be changing my mind on that. Jai's gonna blow this guy out. Yeah, money line. I like that boxing was. I'm gonna wrap this up. Maxi Hughes is fighting Dagestan, Jimmy Neutron. I've never heard of him, but he's a high box rec. Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have. Hang on. He's like Usmanov next week in Saudi. Yeah. Decent card. Call the gambling helpline. Remember, you're only a degenerate if you lose. If you win, you're a shark. You're an astute gambler if you win. So win. Win, Rocky, win. Oh, God dang. Guys, vote in the poll. I'm going to end the poll in a minute. We had a 50-50 tie on this Macomb thing. I need y'all to let me know in a real way who I need to vote for. I can't end this until y'all tell me who I need to vote for. So vote in the poll, smash the like button, become a member, join and subscribe, become a Patreon, do all of that thing. And the next, ending the poll, guys, ending the poll in 10, 9, ending the poll in 8, 7, ending the poll in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ending the poll. Wait, hang on. What the hell's wrong with my computer? There you go. Sean McComb video it is. Y'all are getting the Sean McComb video. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap. Let me know what you guys think. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Become a member. Become a Patreon. I will be live again tomorrow in a real way. I wanted to address this. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Like, share, comment, subscribe. What about the Conor Walker fight? The odds on it were whack. Let me see if I have it on this book. I don't think I have Conor Walker on my book. But we'll look at it real quick for you. No, hang on. I hate the price on. I hate the price on this. I think Conor Walker is definitely going to win. At minus 800 to minus 1,000, I wouldn't touch this. I hate the price on Pat McCormick. I'm not touching this. I do think McCormick wins, though. I do. So there's no way I would bet Conor Walker. He ain't going to win. And the price is so unattractive for Conor Walker. I mean, the price is so unattractive for McCormick. I'm not betting on it. So I'm not touching that. I'm not touching it. Yeah. I wonder if Scooter is taking a step too far. The last time he took a tough weight debut for fight Castro, he got a questionable decision. Fighting Shock dry at a new weight is tough. He's not winning this fight. Like I am very, very confident in O'Shaquie to win this fight. Very, very confident. Very confident in Shock to win this fight. I watching the tape. I think Scooter, he's a good fighter. He might be a little overrated. He might be a little bit more athletic version of Paulie Malignaggi, which is to say a good fighter, but which is to say a fighter that's going to come up short at the absolute highest level. When he's fighting a guy like Shock. Shock is such a good fighter. Shock's as good as Devin Haney. All right, guys. Different weight, obviously. Let me know what you guys think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow me all forms of social media, 3D Boxing, 3D Boxing blog. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats now or forever hold your peace. It is December 4th. Oh, I mean, what about Forster by Texas decision? What about Forster by Texas decision? Have a good one, y'all. I will be back tomorrow from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.